It's Tuesday. I don't even know what the date is, February something, 21st. And we've been in the Hartford House since Saturday, and so I thought maybe you guys would be interested in seeing how we set up some things. Obviously it's not finished, but like where people are sleeping and how we are working with no kitchen and just some of the other things that are going on here. So I thought I would just take an updated house tour video and show you kind of how we're living right now. Obviously projects are still going on, but we do still have to live here, and we're not doing school until March, so we have like a couple more weeks of just working on things. So yeah, so I'm just gonna take you room by room and just show you kind of what we're doing and how it's working. All right, so when you're standing in the kitchen doorway, this is what you see. We did take out that wall that went up the stairs. There was a double oven there. I don't know if you remember that there was a wall right there. You couldn't get to the stairway except by going around that doorway on the right and then back up the stairs. And then this is the wall that we took out. Still gone. No ceiling. Yeah, so this is our biggest project that we have left. And there is no real kitchen in here. That was our extra refrigerator that we threw in here. A couple cabinets that I had at the other house that we're using for dishes and pantry. And then I bought this cheap stove off of Facebook Marketplace just to have something to cook on. And then we have like the air fryer and the crock pot and stuff that we're using too. And Jim made me this little counter just because we needed somewhere to put stuff. And then this was actually a bathroom vanity that I had planned to use upstairs, but I never did. That was one of the 3 that I bought for that bathroom. So we're just using that with a butcher block piece on top of it as an extra cabinet. So that's the door that goes outside. So that's essentially our kitchen. Obviously, it needs some work. We are not even wasting time cleaning off these walls right now because they're going to be torn down. We're just taking down all the sheetrock out of this room. And then also the dining room when we do our big kitchen remodel, which hopefully will be within a couple months. Okay, so as you go through this doorway, back to the right is the master bedroom. I did get this whole entire room painted. I only technically have 3 walls right now, but I got the ceiling and the walls all painted. Except for where we have the radiators. We're going to be taking those out and putting in the old cast iron radiators. I don't like the baseboard radiators because you can't put anything up against it. So to give us a little more wall space, we're going to take those out. Plus, they're just old and junky. So anyway, so we got clothes set up. We had to find some clothes to wear and have somewhere to put it. And the rest of our... Had to shut the monitor off for a second. The rest of our stuff for our bedroom is currently just being stored in what will be the master bedroom closet. Right here, we did get it framed in, but that's about as far as that got. This is also the doorway to the master bathroom, which right now is just being used as lumber storage, I guess. And I don't anticipate this room being worked on for a while because we just have more important things to do. So that's where we are sleeping for right now. And this doorway goes out the back of the house, which actually has like a little ramp that goes down and out, and I hope to clean that off, clean this out, and then actually be able to use that door because there's no space in the kitchen when we come in to put shoes or coats or anything. This is the laundry room that we're currently using as a tool room. We actually don't have any laundry right now. Jim's still working on that, maybe by tomorrow, but I'm actually going to go do laundry at our other house because we haven't sold it yet. Our freezer is in here for now, but we actually are going to put a utility sink in here because we are not able to do dishes in the kitchen, we're carting all the dishes downstairs to the basement to wash them right now. So it'd be a little nicer if there was some water up here. Yeah, because we actually have no sink, no tub, no nothing on the main floor. So that's our only place to do dishes right now would be downstairs. So this is the hallway, the back hallway. We call this the Bobby Hall, just because someone wrote their name on the hall wall, and that's what it says. So that's just what we call it. We did, actually this morning, demo this closet. We talked about turning this into a computer desk area. It's pretty big. You know, if you put a light in there and some shelves and a desk, we could make it work. And this bathroom, yeah, that was on our list of things to do before we moved in, and it never got done. We're almost done. I can turn the light on. We're almost done demoing. We still need to do that little bit above that little arch. But this will be our next bathroom project. We need to get this done before we take out the kitchen walls. We need to move that bathroom that we have over by the kitchen over here, so we still have a main floor bathroom. But I will say, just one thing I love about this bathroom is the super tall ceilings and this little arch. We're gonna put in just like a soaking tub underneath this. No shower. We already have a shower upstairs, and the master bathroom will have a shower. So my plan is just to put a tub in here and a toilet and a sink. And then we get to the living room. So the living room is mainly finished. There are a couple holes that I still need to patch up. But this is kind of the place where we've just been putting the kids when they need to play. But they generally just run through the whole house anyway. It's like the one room I worked on the most for a long time, and I actually don't spend much time in here because I'm so busy working on other things. So yeah, so that's what that looks like. We do have that blocked off just so the kids don't track a whole bunch of dirt and dust through here. Yep. So that's it for now in the living room. I mean, I have plans for the fireplace and the TV and stuff, but this is just where things got set. A lot of things in here are temporary. Yeah, we had our piano moved about a week ago, and I didn't realize how not level the floor was until we got it in here. So we do have it propped up on that one side for right now. But that's nice because then that's here and we can continue on with piano lessons. I hear someone yelling for me upstairs. So this is the entryway. Also just a storage spot for right now. There's really nothing out here. I threw like every extra rug that I had down on the floor just because it's so dusty in here. So we have outdoor rugs, we have runners, bathroom rugs. They're just everywhere. So this is the future dining room, which is right across from the living room. And right now it is just holding all of our stuff. So when we get to the demolition part of this room, the ceiling and everything, we're gonna have to move all of this out. But for right now, it was a good dumping spot. Excuse me, for the furniture that we didn't know where it was going. And we still have this closet out here, which is about, I don't know, below 0 in this closet. It's very cold. But that's also holding a bunch of our stuff that we just didn't have a place for right away. Which is nice. We actually have some storage space. So that's the main floor. I've been having the girls work on cleaning up the railings. We are going to have the stairs refinished by the same company that did our living room floors. They did such a good job. And I can't wait to see what these look like when they're all cleaned off. So this is where all the bedrooms are. This is the top of the stairway. This room is Bree's room. So we did get the shiplap panels up. She wanted this shiplap in her room, and that was okay because her walls were pretty bad. We never did get to put trim up yet. I still have to paint this. I know they're white, but they're pretty dirty if you actually look at them in real life. So this room isn't 100% finished, but it's pretty close. It needs carpet. None of the rooms up here have carpet. We just took random rugs and put them down in here just for something to walk on. So there's her closet, and then this actually goes into the bathroom that I was working on the few days before we moved in, which also isn't done yet. There is no door on this side. We don't actually use this. The little boys might use this bathroom, but the rest of us don't because of the missing door. So we put up wallpaper in there. I'm gonna see if I can turn the light on. There we go. So we put up wallpaper, shiplap, did a quick floor. These are just like those click-lock vinyl planks. That was fairly simple to put in. There was a lot of stuff to cut around, but it was a small area. It was like 16 square feet or something like that. So we still need to trim this. But the toilet works, the sink works. I mean, if we need to use it. So there it is. And then this door goes into the boys' room. The boys are staying in this room right now. And I hear Matthew. Yes, hello. So this is where the boys are staying right now. This is actually Morgan's room. But the boys' rooms aren't done yet. So we had to kind of swap. This room's all painted. We did have to replace 2 ceiling tiles, which need a little bit of work yet. And all the light fixtures up here I did buy, but we haven't had time to put them in yet. All the kids got to pick out their own light fixtures, so that was kind of fun. Yeah, again, no carpet or anything up here. We just threw a rug down that we had laying around at the other house. This room is just always messy, and that's fine. They're playing, they're doing stuff, they're keeping busy. So there's Matthew. Matthew's gonna hang out in here. Bye! While I finish my video. Yeah, in a little bit. Okay, what do we got? What's in there, Jacob?
I don't know. I remember this one box.
Okay.
Game in it.
That's just extra storage space right now. Just a bunch of stuff in there. Eventually we'll make that with some shelves and stuff. Shh, I don't know. This room hasn't been touched yet. I mean, it was cleaned, but this will be Joshua and Jacob's room. We're still missing a wall. We gotta patch that. Come on out of there. Come on out. So yeah, so this is the other side of what will be Natalie's bathroom. So we still need to fix that wall. Sheetrock it. Paint this everywhere. There's still stuff all over the walls. I don't know why. The kids think this is super interesting. And I think I've shown this on the video before. But an emergency fish rag. It's a mystery. So anyway, so I'll be spray painting probably the radiator and then painting all the rest of this. Maybe this week, maybe. It depends on how fast other projects go. There's my 2 paint samples that I'm thinking of painting the trim up here. And then just gonna remove all this wallpaper and paint the walls white. I kind of like the darker one. Let me know what you think. Got beds out in the hallway. This would be Natalie's room.
Hey, Ben, I'm gonna
Hi, Natalie. There's a couple things left to do in here. There are some things to patch up. If you can see that, there's some cracks up there that I still need to patch up. No carpet in here. There's no carpet in the whole upstairs. Actually, someone's coming over today to give me an estimate on doing that. But her closet's been all painted. That's the bathroom door. There's nothing in the bathroom right now. That door needs to be painted and then put back on. But how do you like it?
Me?
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah. Kind of nice to have your own space. Yeah.
Okay. Come on, Ben. But
And hey, you guys might need to turn that down a little bit now. Maybe more than that. Maybe more than that. Okay, so this is the bathroom that we worked so hard on. This bathroom's still not done. We still need to trim it out. But it's currently being used by everyone. So that's why there's a ton of stuff in here. Boxes of bathroom stuff that we still haven't even unpacked. And we probably won't be able to until we swap out some bathrooms. This is the door that we put on like the day before we moved in. Never got painted. Keeps me humble. The bathroom's never going to be finished until that door is painted. The girls are working on cleaning up this floor. There's just so much dust on it from taking down the ceiling. We needed to just kind of wash it off. It doesn't look awesome even when it's washed, but at least it's got a layer of dust gone, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But this room did get painted yesterday. It doesn't have a ceiling, but we're going to work on that soon too. The closet's full of stuff. So yeah, that is actually Matthew and Benjamin's room. It's just big enough for them. Not huge, not tiny. There's my paint samples again.
Do you have any empty boxes we can use?
And then upstairs.
That's Morgan's stuff.
So Morgan decided, door shutting behind me. Morgan decided that she wanted to have her bedroom upstairs in the attic while her other room was being taken over by the boys. So this is what we have up here right now. She kind of set up this cool little space for herself at the other end of the attic. There's the stairway, so you have to turn around when you come up the steps, and there it is. We have like a pathway of rugs here just because the floor got stuff all over it from the spray foam. But as you can see, we did do that. So that's been nice. It keeps the temperature fairly even up here. There's no heat up here. It's not freezing. It's not super warm. Leaving the door to the attic open at the bottom of the steps helps a little bit. But yeah, so this is all her stuff up here. And that's it. So that's pretty much the house. I guess I didn't take you down to the basement. There's not a lot down there that you'd want to see. There's some storage shelves and just our extra food and stuff that we put down there. It's a lot of pipes and mechanical stuff just laying on the floor. It sounded like someone just fell down the stairs. I hate it when they do that, throwing stuff down the stairs. Yeah, so moving in was fine. We took a couple loads, trailer loads, before our moving day, so that made it a little bit easier. And we had some people over to help, which was really nice, always helpful. It's moving, we've done it a bunch of times. Moving day is always pretty crazy. I wanted to take more pictures and more videos so I could show you, but it just didn't happen. There was just too much activity. We were trying to like pack the last of our things, and then people were coming and taking stuff, and So I didn't get to. And then the first day, that was Saturday evening, we were eating dinner, and one of the kids went upstairs, and there was actually a bat flying around in one of their bedrooms. So that was a little bit scary for some people, because we thought we had gotten rid of the bat problem, but I'm fairly certain that they are just in the walls and that we will see more of them as the weather warms up. So we need to close up a lot of the like random holes that are in the walls upstairs especially, and probably call the bat guy just to make sure that we're doing all that we can to get them out and keep them out. It's an older house, and every older home that we've lived in has had at least one bat, so I expect it. Doesn't mean I love it. Actually, I'm like deathly afraid of bats, so I really hope that we don't see any more, but I expect that we will. So anyway, that was like our big exciting thing for moving day, besides the actual moving, was finding a bat upstairs. Then the girls didn't want to sleep in their own rooms or sleep by themselves, which was fine. And yeah, I don't know, it just makes me kind of look out of the corner of my eye. I always see things that I'm like wondering, is that a bat, is that a bat, is that a bat? So I don't know, it just makes you a little more cautious about things that you see. But so far I haven't seen any since that day. Yeah, other than that, there's just always something going on as far as construction goes. I can't even say what our next project is. I know that we for sure need to get the washer and dryer hooked up because laundry is piling up. And after that, I think we're gonna try and just finish the bedrooms upstairs. It helps me just to give the kids their own space, to just be able to set up their things and just have their own space that's finished that they can go to. I'm okay with like my room being in construction mode for a little while longer. I don't spend as much time hanging out in there as they do, so that's fine with me. So I'd rather get the bedrooms upstairs done and the hallway wallpaper taken down and the trim painted before we move to the downstairs stuff, just so we can get the carpet in and everything upstairs. So that's probably what we'll be working on. I also hope that we don't leave all the little things that we've left undone in all the rooms, the trim and everything, completely unfinished. Sometimes when you do that and you move into a place and you don't have everything finished, you just get used to it, and then it doesn't bother you anymore. So I need to keep that on my list of things to do, is to finish the trim. It's a little thing, but it makes the room look so much more done. So anyway, all that to say, that's what we're working on, and this is how we're living. A lot of the spaces are temporary right now, but at least we're here. Yeah, so I don't know, we'll just be working on little things here and there as I have time. We're gonna start school up again in a couple weeks, and then I'll have a little bit less time. But yeah, we're excited to be here and to work on things and not be away from home for hours in the evening, so that's nice. Yeah, and just as we finish stuff, then I'll just probably take pictures of it. I'm better about taking pictures and putting it on Instagram or Facebook than I am about YouTube videos, just because it takes so long to edit and all that. So if you want to keep up with us and what we're doing, just make sure you follow our Instagram page. There's more frequent recent updates on that than there is on YouTube. And if you ever have any questions or any comments about what we're doing here, we'd love to hear it. So make sure you put that in the comments and we'll try to answer that. And other than that, I'll just say thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the tour.